With the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. And now Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Harper.
And foul. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 2 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder.
In now, Robert Rosado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball and a strike.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled away. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Wheeler sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Rosado makes the play. 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, man, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now, and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got the average at 285 here to start play, and even 20 home runs and 71 runs batted in. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
He pulls this one into right, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 25 homers and 83 runs batted in. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting fourth.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Wheeler, he's 4 for 13. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. And even 20 home runs and 61 RBIs. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Nope.
Pitch
Ball
taken
one.
several inches below the zone, in
1
fact.
and 2.
Fly ball out to right field. Markakis is under this one. 1 down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
The shortstop, Michael Franco.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. High in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Justin Pedroia.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Ryder Jones.
Ryder Jones up next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Hampson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
For the Braves.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Batting 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting eighth.
Sometimes you got to tip
The
your
catcher,
cap. The pitcher spotted his
Tyler
pitch down in the zone right there
Flowers.
below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler
That's the ball.
Flowers. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. His career line against Wheeler. He brings a 4 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He wraps up the swinging
No pitcher.
strikeout on the breaking ball.
Kevin.
Tyler Flowers becomes
Johnson.
out number
Ball
2 this inning. And that misses. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got
Ball
a chance to
in.
help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Into the box,
pitcher.
Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 9-1-2 due up. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one
right
gone
fielder,
now as we
number
give you a
3.
look at where these two
Right.
teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And a
Ball,
slider
that's out.
stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. One strike offering now to Hamilton.
Ball,
That
that's
misses
out.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there.
The left fielder, number 34, Robert Rosado.
Standing in now, Robert Rosado. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short.
No, you're out.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
Leadoff. for the
Yeah,
Braves.
he's a bit tardy there on
The
the first
center
pitch
fielder,
fastball. It's nothing in
number
one.
2.
It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosado is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
In now, Nick Markakis.
Markakis.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Here's the 0-1.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the
No
hole.
balls, 2
0-2.
strikes.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Into
first
the
baseman,
box, Reese Hoskins.
Hoskins.
As the first pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
to
just
him,
out.
it's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. This is line to left. Acuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Acuna is there, and they breeze through this half. In now, Ronald Acuna.
Leading off for
As
the
he
Braves,
lays off a
1-0.
fastball too
left
low
fielder,
for ball 1.
Ronald
According to the career
Acuna
numbers on the back of his
Jr.
baseball card, Acuna has a .280 batting average. Wheeler sets his sights. 1-0 on its way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking
The count
awfully
is 1 and
confused
2.
up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far,
There you
but
go.
can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Josh Donaldson.
now batting. Third
As he'll
base.
take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached
Donaldson.
base with a double his first time up. A
Hey.
1-1 count now to Donaldson. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery
out.
throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up
Now
play.
batting. Second
And that'll
baseman,
bring in the former top
Ozzie.
prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson. And he'll make it to second base now with 2
The
gone.
batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, Dansby
Shortstop.
Swanson. As he'll take a
Dansby.
look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Swanson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it
1 ball,
benefits
2
him just
strikes,
as
the count.
much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Albies is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryder Jones.
Standing in now, Ryder Jones. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side. Freeman is up with it. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. In now, Zach Wheeler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wheeler into his motion. 1-2 on its way. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Jones has got it, and that's the first out.
The batter, the pitcher.
Into the box, Kevin Gossman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Full count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Rosado makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing. Standing in now, Bryce Harper.
Number 3.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. And it's fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Donaldson is there, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Robert
In now, Robert Rosado.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Look out. There goes Hamilton. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, into the box now, Nick Markakis. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Jones calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pedroia now at second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Line toward the alley in left center, and he will get there to make the running. In now, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Maikel Franco.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit back toward the mound.
Swanson picks it up.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Slider
whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson.
For the Braves.
As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 1.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Into the box now, Kevin Gossman. No balls and 1 strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in now, Ryder Jones.
The third baseman, number 16.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground to the right side. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Drew Butera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 41, Drew Butera.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Mike Soroka enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Mike Soroka. The center fielder.
In now, Billy Hamilton. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. good idea with the change,
Two
but
balls,
it's 2-1.
one strike. Aye.
2-2. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And that is not going to pan out, as he'll ensure this stays foul, and that will rather foolishly retire the side. But the Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Number 31.
Popped him up. Jones in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Leading off for
In now, Robert Rosado. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a
now
ball.
A fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hampson ranging back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
The batter.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hampson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Into the box, Michael Franco.
Ball
And
one.
he takes ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls
Yep,
and no
that ball
strikes.
went out.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Ball
I'm
three.
no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's
3
finishing
balls,
his pitches
no
here.
strikes.
That misses high, ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that
That's
misses for ball
Take your
4.
base.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's
The batter,
capable of
number
taking
50.
deep every time he
Second
digs in, so it's not the
Dustin.
worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hampson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. In now, Josh Donaldson.
For the
As
Braves.
the first pitch to him is in
Oh,
there
and
for a
one.
called strike 1.
Josh.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Ball inside.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2 is
No, that's
laid
down.
off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Zero.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies standing
Number
in
1.
from the right side
Second
as he takes
baseman,
strike 1. It
Ozzie
was a backwards K, a strikeout
Albies.
looking for him in his last at-bat. And they'll try to bounce a
count is
curveball
1
on
and
0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2
Zero.
now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the
Your
home
attention,
9. There
please.
are 2 away now.
hitting for the
Johan Camargo will
Number
pinch hit
7.
here, and he's the potential
Johan.
tying run. 1-0 the count.
Camargo.
Ball 2.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by
2-0.
much, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and
Zero.
based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at
2
counts
balls,
where he's
2
likely to
strikes.
be successful.
Ball even at 2-2. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to
He's
first.
out.
He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jose Alvarez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.
First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Bryce Harper, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat, looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Luis Gohara starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
That's inside.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
With that, here's the starting.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
You're out. 3.
Change for
Ball
the
4.
Phillies.
Take the base.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper.
He swings and lines it to left. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive.
Play ball. Out. Out. 3. 3. 3. Out. He's out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On a rope to the second baseman.
He's
on
out.
to first, and they get the double play.
Huh?
Leading
Let's play ball.
Brave.
You're out. Out.
The
3.
pitcher.
Out. 3. He's safe. He's out.
Gohara.
Out.
Your
You're out.
attention, please.
Out. 3.
Now pitching for the Braves,
He's out.
number 36,
Out.
pinch hitting for the Braves. Leading off for the Phillies,
Into the
The
box,
second baseman.
Dustin Pedroia.
Justin.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Ball. That's in.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Not
2
close.
balls,
It's
no
2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ball. That's out.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ball
That
4.
misses.
Take your base.
So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The center fielder, number 7, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs
Ball.
in now
That pitch is out.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
this is line to left. Acuna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay to the plate. And they will not get Pedroia at the plate as he's in there to score.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Chris left.
Stepping in now, Chris Glass.
1-0.
He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Darren O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, Andrew Romine as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp as he drives a liner to right center. And that'll get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The third baseman, number 16. Ryder Jones.
Ryder Jones up next as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hampson is going to get there, and the inning is over.
Play ball.
Leading off
3.
for the Braves,
You're out.
the third baseman. Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper.
Ball
Simply
1, no
off
strike.
a slider too low, ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
2-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
And he's back in standing. In now, Billy Hamilton. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey!
In the
No
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll
He
just
made it
beat
safe.
the throw to second. He's in there. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
No strikes.
2-0 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Wright comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Chris Glass to second for one on the first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Into the box, Rafi Lopez. No balls and a strike to count.
The catcher.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Garrett Hampson becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth.
I got a ball,
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Final strike for the Braves. And it's
Ball,
to
that's
2-2
just
now
out.
with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive
Full
that
count,
he did.
3-2.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Count remains full. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Philadelphia scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Vince Velasquez earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.